Hi there, I'm Dr. William H. Myers, Professor of New Testament and Black Church Studies at Ashland Theological Seminary in Ohio and Senior Pastor of the New Mount Zion Baptist Church in Cleveland. I come to you again for the second part of this series on blacks in the Bible. Last week I talked about how we were there, Africa and the descendants of Africa were there at the very beginning. We were not just brought in later on while everybody else was there at the beginning. We are there at the beginning because the Garden of Eden is in Africa. So those Adam and Eve are Africans. The cradle of civilization is in Africa. So I want to move forward to show you how we continue to be there. There are so many other passages that we could choose, moving on with Simon of Cyrene from Africa, that was there at the cross and picked up the cross with Jesus. But here we move to Pentecost, let's say kind of a middle point of the beginning of the church, the new church, those of the way who are becoming Christians, followers of Jesus. Jesus has told them to go back to Jerusalem and wait for the power of the Holy Spirit as he has left. But he is not leaving them as orphans. He's sending another back, the Comforter, the Advocate, he that will be with them, residing in them. So they go back and they're waiting in the upper room, and the Holy Spirit comes on the day of Pentecost. And there are all of these people from all over that are gathered there. Go look at Acts chapter 2, verse 10, and see from all over the world people have come. I want you to notice this. They are there from Africa as well. That group is listed right along with all others. Egypt, Libya, Cyrene, Africans are there on the day of Pentecost. Not later, as many have suggested, that when the missionaries brought Christianity to Africa. No, Africa is there on the day of Pentecost as the new church begins. We have been a part of this, and we continue to be a part of this. And that as the new church begins, even also over at the Church of Antioch, there's a fellow named Paul, once called Saul, and a fellow named Barnabas, that the Holy Spirit says, set apart, lay hands on them. So there's an ordaining council of 4 people. Did you know half of his ordaining council are people of African descent? They are black people. So Africa, the descendants of Africa, the black people in the Bible, we're there at the beginning. We're there now at Pentecost, at the beginning of the church, and as the new church develops, we're there as well and will continue to be there. In fact, the Gospel of Luke, more than anybody else, both his Gospel and his Acts, he focuses a whole lot on Africa. He makes sure that Africa is included because those from Africa, Africa itself, those of the diaspora of Africa, we people of God, just like any and everybody else. God bless you and God keep you as we play the second stanza of the Black National Anthem, that you will listen to it.